Good morning, Mark Silverman here. Welcome to Only Tens Tools, the Prequel. Today I want to talk about something that's way more important than the tools in any self-help book, any time management book, any priority book. We'll start with something that's really familiar with you. I'm sure you've seen the videos where we talk about prioritizing our lives. And you have a jar. Your life is your jar. And, you know, if you listen to any of the self-help books, they want you to figure out what your 10s are, what your A's are, what your most important things in life are, your golf balls. And people assume that's your relationships, your business, your health, all these things that are really important to you. And then after that, you find the smaller things. These are your B's and C's or your 8s and 9s. And I personally say throw out your 8s and 9s. But these are your smaller items. And then we go a little bit further, and the grains of sand represent all the times that you're basically wasting doing little stuff, superfluous stuff, surfing the web, anytime, watching TV mindlessly, or et cetera and so forth. And then, of course, get everybody's attention, we've got beer. Beer is supposed to represent there's always time for friends and family to have a beer or a cup of coffee with friends or family. Interesting thing about this thing is, for some of my friends, Facebook are golf balls. Their whole business is on Facebook. That's where they make their money. That's where they make their connections. For people like me, Facebook is basically a pebble. It's part of my business. It's part of what I do and how I connect with the world and how I connect with my friends. Although there are hours where Facebook is done nothing but sand and I'm just mindlessly going through. And then there's other people who Facebook is where they connect and they have their relationships and their friends. And for me, that's another thing. I keep up with my family. So it can be anything. So why am I going through this? I'm going through this because of this particular slide. Your golf ball. What's important to you? It's really nice to have these lists. It's really nice to think about your life in this way. But for me, it's one thing to know that my relationships or my business or my health are really important to me. But then you wonder, why haven't I spent any time with my kids? Or why haven't I called my mother? Or why haven't I gone and exercised? It's because I haven't slowed down. So this is my prequel to any tool, any self-help book, any list you ever write. Slow down. That's my mantra. Slow down. Get to know yourself. Meditation, journaling, walking, anything to slow your mind down, even to get out of your mind. And write your list. What's important to you? Find out what those golf balls are, those big rocks. Why are they important to you? That's as important as what they are. Why are they important to you? Why do you want to prioritize those over anything else? And then put those in first. Because what I noticed is some of the golf balls I'll get to. Some of them I won't. Some people will get to their work and not get to their friends. Some people spend all their time with their friends. For me, the golf balls are a deliberate action. They're something I have to consciously move my effort towards. The sand, and some of the pebbles, but mostly the sand, is an unconscious, just kind of flittering away my life. We're all mortal. We're all going to die. This afternoon, tomorrow, in 40 years. I don't know. The decisions, the choices I make is how I'm going to live my life, how I'm going to impact the world. What difference am I going to make in the world? And what difference am I going to make to me? Because basically, we all want to kind of be happy. That's why we do all this stuff. It's why we accumulate money and things, because we think that's going to make us happy. That's why we cultivate our relationships, because we know that's going to make us happy. It's why we want to be healthy, all those things. So choose your golf balls wisely, my friends, but take some time and really pay attention to that. I want you to live your life. I want you to live a life that's fulfilled. And when you die, I want you to look back and say, I did what I wanted to do, or I attempted to do what I wanted to do. I love you. Have a great day.